Hi everyone, my name's Jessica. This is Shanta Vira Yoga. Thank you for joining me here. I'm going to go through a short little practice, so I invite you to join me. If you have a block, that would be great. If you don't, that's okay. If you have a pillow, a rolled up blanket, or a towel, or you can just use nothing at all. And whatever you've chosen, if you have, just place it off to the side. And let's get started. Just a nice, easy cross-legged position. And just sitting up nice and tall, maybe wiggling it out, pulling those fleshy areas away from the sits bones, really rooting into the earth here. Crown of your head reaches up, palms resting on your thighs, palms up or down, whatever you like. And softening your gaze or closing your eyes. So just take a moment to breathe. As you breathe here, just witness your natural breathing. And feel the surface beneath you. And feel the support that the earth gives to your body. Now let's take 3 cleansing breaths. I'll take an inhale through the nose. And a sigh out through the mouth. Again, big, beautiful inhale. And just let your day go. Again, big inhale. And just let go of any tightness, tension, or holding. And breathing naturally here. And with ease, just starting to add a little more depth, a little more length to your inhales and your exhales. Maybe feeling a rise and fall of your belly, your ribs, and your chest. And then we'll open the eyes. Just take your fingertips by your sides. Drop your head to one side. And tuck your chin. And let's just take some circles here. And then we'll go the other way. Always breathing deeply. Just moving at a pace that feels nice for you. And then we'll bring the gaze up, bring the shoulders up, roll them around. And the other way. Now we'll take an inhale, bring the arms up, palms together, interlace the fingers, and as you exhale, grow tall, grow out of the hips, press the palms up to the sky. Then we'll take an inhale, release one hand behind you, lengthen, grow out of the hips, and then just twist to the side, taking the opposite hand to the thigh. Initiating a twist, sitting up nice and tall here, twisting from the waist. Drawing the right shoulder back, maybe gently pressing into that thigh with the palm. And if it feels okay in your neck, taking your gaze over the shoulder. And then we'll come back to center. Once again, take an inhale, palms up, interlace. Exhale, press it up. And then inhale, other hand behind you. Sit up tall, draw the navel in. As you exhale, twist the other way. Take the hand to the opposite thigh, gently initiating a twist. Staying nice and tall here through the crown of your head. Draw the right shoulder back. Left shoulder, whichever shoulder. And if you like, gazing over that shoulder. And then we'll release, come back to center. And let's come onto our hands and knees in a tabletop position. You can tuck or untuck the toes, your choice. Stacking the hips over the knees, shoulders over the wrists, fingers spread out nice and wide here. Beautiful. Now we're just going to take a little stretch for the wrists. So turn the fingers to face the knees and then drop the hips back. Let the palms lift a little bit. Just getting a gentle stretch here. It can be a little intense. So just going back as far as you comfortably can. If you're working on a desk or a computer all day, this is particularly good. And then we'll lift the hips up, pick up one hand at a time. Just make a gentle fist, circle it out, shake it. Place the palm down, fingers forward. Same thing on the other side. Beautiful. And then we'll move into some cat-cows. So take an inhale, belly drops down, shoulders soften, broaden the collarbone, gaze up. Exhale, press the mat away with the hands, tuck your chin, round your spine like a Halloween cat. Inhale, cow belly, gaze up. Exhale, tuck your chin, round your spine. 2 more here. Inhale. Exhale. And last one. Inhale. And exhale. Now on your inhale, come back to a neutral spine. We're going to take that right leg back, cross it behind the left, plant the ball of your foot. Then as you exhale, press the heel back, drop your left shoulder towards the hip as you gaze to that heel. And on your inhale, bring your gaze back to center, untuck the toes. And as you exhale, press those hips back, walk the hands back, and just drop your head down. And then we'll release, walk the hands forward, uncross, and going to the other side, we'll take an inhale, left leg back, cross behind the right, plant the ball of your foot. As you exhale, press the heel back, drop the shoulder towards the hip, take your gaze to the heel. And on your inhale, take your gaze center, untuck the toes. And as you exhale, walk the hands back as you press those hips back. Arms extend, head drops down. And on your inhale, come back to center. Exhale, uncross. Now on your inhale, just come on to your hands and knees and step your right foot forward, stacking the knee over the ankle and tucking or untucking your back toes, stacking the hip over the knees. Take those arms up. Now take an inhale, we're going to press those hips forward. You can untuck if you like, and as you exhale, lift, open through the chest, open the arms. Option to bring those thumbs back. A little flow here on your inhale. Sweep the hands down, frame the foot, straighten the leg, lift the toes. Again, you can elevate your hands on a block if you like. As you exhale, press back and fold over the leg. And then on your inhale, bend the knee, hips drop down. As you exhale, rise up, take that little back bend. Inhale, sweep the hands down, front leg straight, toes up. Exhale, lengthen and fold. And we'll do one more. Inhale, bend the knee, hips down. Exhale, rise up. And inhale, frame the foot, lift the toes. Exhale, fold. On your inhale, come up halfway. Take your hands to the inside of the leg. We're going to pivot around. Turning the toes to face the left, making sure your shin is parallel with the short edge of your mat. Left hand under the left shoulder. Press those hips up, reaching the arm overhead. Long line from the outside edge of that foot to the tips of your fingers. Then inhale, drop the hips. We're going to make a half circle with the hands. Exhale, press it up. And one more time, inhale, circle around. Exhale, press it up. And then on your inhale, untuck your left toes, lower the hips. So you're sitting. Take your hand to the inside of the leg. If you wish, you can take a block or pillow. Take the other arm up, lengthen, drawing that hip down and reaching over. And then on the inhale, circle the arm around, plant the hands. As you exhale, press those hips up. You can tuck the toes under, reaching one more time. Then on your inhale, take both hands to your mat. And we're going to pivot to the other side here. It's coming on to our hands and knees. Coming up, hands to prayer, and step the left foot forward. Again, untucking or tucking the back toes. And we'll just move forward and back. And then we'll drop the hip down, arms up, lengthen, and take that little back bend. And inhale, sweep the hands down, frame the foot, straighten the leg, toes up, and lengthen and fold. Now, I'm very flexible, but for some of you, even if you're here or you're way up here, that's okay. All of our bodies are different. Now, inhale, bend the knee, hips down. Exhale, rise up. Inhale, frame the foot, lengthen. And exhale, fold. And one more time. And on your inhale, rise up. Take the hands to the inside, pivot, this time right hand down. Exhale, lengthen it out here. And inhale, drop the hips, draw that half circle. Exhale, press it up. Hello, plant. And one more time, inhale. Exhale. On your inhale, lower the hips, untuck the toes, take the hand to the inside of the leg, option for a prop here. Draw that hip down as you reach over. And then we'll circle the arm back and press those hips up one more time. And then take your hand down. Let's come back onto our hands and knees. Coming into a wide child's pose here. Bring your big toes together. Take your knees out wide. And feel free here, you can actually take a block or a pillow to sit on if you find that it's really hard on your hips to bring them all the way back. We're going to extend the arms and lower the forehead. An option as well, if the wide knees is too much, just bring your knees closer together. Yogi's choice here, okay? And then once you've settled here in your wide child's, take your hands over to the left and just see if you can creep your right fingertips ahead of the left or stack the right palm on the left. And then just let your head rest and soften your shoulders, soften your whole body here. And we'll just stay here for a few breaths. And when you're ready, come up. We're going to slide the hands over the other way, creeping the left fingertips ahead of the right or stacking it on the right palm and just softening into the shape. And then we'll come back to center. Plant your hands, walk them in, bring the knees together, just transitioning onto your left or your right hip. Take your feet out in front and grab onto your rolled up towel or your block if you have it. If you don't, that's okay. You can just have your hips on your mat. You'll still benefit. Well, pressing into the feet, just sliding the long edge of the block or towel or blanket, whatever, and just place it under your hips. Again, you can just have your hips on your mat. And now bring your knees together, walk your feet out. That's option one. Option two is to extend the legs out. Just letting the feet open out naturally here. And you can bring your arms slightly overhead or cactus your arms, whatever you prefer. And we'll just rest here for a few breaths. And if your legs are extended, bend your knees so your feet are flat. The knees are together. Just open the knees, walk the feet in. Just press into the feet if you have something under the hips and just slide it out. Lower the hips and just drop your knees from one side to the other. If you like, you can drop your knees over to one side and turn your head the other way. Just stay here for a few breaths. And then lift the knees, lift the gaze, drop the knees the other way. Option to gaze away from the knees to the right. And then when you're ready, just extending the legs out long. Or again, you can take your knees together, walk the feet out if the legs extended gives you low back discomfort. And take your arms by your sides, or you can take one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly. We'll take an inhale through the nose. And a sigh out through the mouth. Just allowing your body to settle into the support of the earth beneath you, softening through the face, shoulders, arms, hands, fingers. Just feeling an open and softness to the chest, the heart. Allow the belly to relax, both hips, both legs, both feet, all 10 toes. Your whole body soft, your whole body relaxed. And just rest here for a few moments. If you'd like to continue with some deep relaxation, feel free to tune into my 15-minute Yoga Nidra. Continuing your relaxation, or if you want, you could even drift off to sleep, taking whichever option you like. And when you're all done, if you're getting up, we'll just take ourselves onto the left or the right side, cradling the head on the hand. Resting here for a few breaths. And then we'll use that left hand or right hand. Bring yourself up. Coming to seated. And thank you so much for joining me here and practicing with me. Namaste.